The easiest thing I could do, in fact, I could do it while you're here, would say, go ahead, fellas, go do it. And that would be a very bad day for Iran. That's the easiest thing I could do. It's so easy. And for all of those that say, oh, they should do it, it shows weakness, it shows, actually, in my opinion, it shows strength. Because the easiest thing I could do, okay, go ahead, knock out 15 different major things in Iran. I could do that and all set to go. It's all set to go. But I'm not looking to do that if I can. I think I've changed a lot of minds. People are very surprised that, and many people are extremely happy. Many people are thrilled, and many people are saying, oh, I wish you'd hit the hell out of them. Well, let's see what happens. But it will take place in 1 minute. I could do it right here in front of you, and that would be it. And then you'd have a nice big story to report. And I think it shows far more strength to do it the way we're doing it. And again, whether it's next week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, doesn't make any difference. Whether it's now or in 3 weeks, doesn't make any difference. But I think the strong person's approach and the thing that does show strength would be showing a little bit of restraint. Much easier to do it the other way. It's much easier. And Iran knows if they misbehave, they're on borrowed time. They're not doing well. I'd like to see them do great. I'd love to see them do great, but they're not doing well. They're doing very poorly. They're doing far worse than they've ever done before. They're having riots in their streets. They're having a lot of problems in Iran right now. They could solve it very quickly. But the easiest thing for me to do is say, okay, let's go. Let's just do it. Very easy for me to do. But it is interesting because when I was campaigning, everybody here thought that I was going to be like, it would be one day. But what I have done is I've defeated ISIS. I've rebuilt our military to a level that it's never been before. Spent a lot of money. The budgets are not so hard to fix for me, but when you're spending $1.5 trillion so far, now another $738 billion on the military, but think of it, $1.5 trillion, and we have the greatest in the world. But I think restraint is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. We have just sanctioned the Iranian National Bank. That is their central banking system, and it's going to be at the highest level of sanctions. So that just took place, and a couple of other things. We have our Secretary of Treasury here, Steve Mnuchin.
Mr. President, as you instructed me, we are continuing the maximum pressure campaign. This is the last remaining source of funds, so both the Central Bank of Iran as well as the National Development Fund, which is their sovereign wealth fund, will be cut off from our banking system. So this will mean no more funds going to the RRGC or to fund terror. And this is on top of our oil sanctions and our financial institution sanctions. Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. Secretary.
Always prepared. There's never been a country more prepared. There's never been a country more prepared. Look, as you know, we've spent tremendous, and hopefully, and we pray to God we never have to use it, but we've totally renovated and bought new nuclear, and the rest of our military is all brand new. The nuclear now is at a level that it's never been before. And I can only tell you, because I know the problems of nuclear. I know the damages that, I know what happens. And I want to tell you, we all hope, and Scott hopes, we all pray that we never have to use nuclear. But there's nobody that has anywhere close to what we have.